You are about to watch the latest installment in Maxwell's Reviews. If you're new to the channel, please be certain to subscribe and hit the bell to turn on notifications so that way you'll be notified when I upload a new video. And if you like what you see, please be certain to hit the like button. And also feel free to check me out on TikTok and on Instagram. And of course, my usernames will be found in the description down below. And enjoy this video review. Ba ba da ba ba. Wee. Why, hello everybody that's out there on YouTube. Yes, this is Megatron, or rather Maxwell, doing an impression of Beast Wars Megatron. And in today's video of Maxwell's Reviews, we are going to be taking a look at none other than the illustrious and powerful Megatron Beast from Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom. Yes. Or, as most of the fan base would better know me as, is none other than Beast Wars Megatron. Yes. Now, before we get into looking at none other than this glorious and illustrious figure, we shall take a quick look at the packaging, because I still possess the packaging. Yes. So we'll be quick, put me off to the side, but not fully off camera, because I deserve that level of dignity. Yes. And we'll adjust the camera quick and take a look at the packaging. So, right off the bat, right on the front, you can see my illustrious and powerful, yet also disgusting Tyrannosaurus Rex mode, because it is an organic look, and I strive only for technological perfection. However, I needed to adapt. On this side of the box, you can see what will be my robot mode, and the Decepticon warship, the Nemesis, in the background, and also the specification that I am of the leader class specification. Yes. And also, turning back to the front of the packaging, we've got the name, my name, of Megatron Beast, the Takara Tomy signature, and Transformers Generations logo. And of course, the Transformers brand name and Hasbro. On this side of the box, none other than the Transformers authentic symbol, Kingdom War for Cybertron, and the artwork for the Kingdom toy line, which is ever so beautiful and impressive. Yes. On the top side of the packaging, we have none other than the Predacon insignia for the Predacons. And this is the from the Kingdom line, number 10. On the bottom is just another Transformers authentic, and words on the bottom. And then on the back side of the packaging, we have my robot mode and my beast mode, and words and things and the barcode. And so we shall take this packaging and throw it off to the side. Yes. Now, with Megatron being back in the central focus of the video, we shall take a look at the one last thing that was included with the packaging. Yes, that of the collector card, which features a piece of artwork of none other than the wretched Autobot leader Optimus Prime. Yes, but when you peel the sticker off, it reveals my preferred state of him being deceased. Yes. Now, keep in mind, those of my friends of the Transformers community, I'm only doing the impression of Megatron solely for this video, and I am doing my video as such as Megatron would voice it. So we'll quick put that back up. Are you finished? Yes, I am. Good. Yes. Now let's take a close look at this wonderful and wondrous Tyrannosaurus Rex mode, starting off with the beautiful noggin of Megatron. This is a face that powers command. Unfortunately, some slight paint mishapping right here on the bottom section of the jaw. However, that is quite ignorable. Nice scaly detailing, nice and piercing red eyes for the head, and just going down, very nice detailing. Yes, through the rest of the figure. And so, and most of the skin is made up of a soft rubber-like plastic, which allows it to be able to bend and fold around him. Articulation features a head that can swivel from one side to another using both a swivel joint here as well as some slight articulation right at the base of the neck here, and these panels here move to accommodate said articulation. Yes, can look up a lot and can look down a little bit, and these panels will move out of the way to help to accommodate for that. The arms are on tiny little ball joints and are made of a soft rubbery plastic. Legs can go backwards only that far, and then forwards only that far. They can't really go out due to the fact that it undoes a decent chunk of the transformation and the illusion of the legs, but it is somewhat there, so you could utilize it if you wanted to. Yes. And then the tail can go from side to side, and here go from side to side as well. Legs can bend with a knee joint and a swivel as well, and the feet can go up and down with a little bit of tilting action. Yes. And now that we've gone into that, for a couple of quick comparisons. Yes. Here Megatron is next to his accursed enemy, that of Optimus Primal. There you've got that. And of course, my bumbling minion, Waspinator. Why doesn't Waspinator get his own video review? Shut up, Waspinator. You will get one eventually. Yes. Oh, Waspinator, go now. And before we get into the transformation, one final bit of articulation that Maxwell so kindly forgot was none other than how my mouth can open to quite a full extent. However, it does ruin the image of the dinosaur mouth, but nonetheless, providing an ample amount of opening and also internal mouth detailing with the roof of the mouth as well as the tongue. Yes, the tongue is not individually articulated though, so there you have that. That really is about it for my dinosaur mode. So, as the humans would say, let's get into my transformation. Yes, Megatron, terrorize! To start off with the transformation sequence, you want to take the sections of my legs, that cover the calf sections, yes, and lift them up like so. From there, you want to turn them down and slide them on this slider joint. So that way then they're facing up like that. That frees up the legs for most of the rest of what needs to be done. From there, we are going to split the entirety of the chest section of my dinosaur mode right down the middle and bring them out. These little panels here will just collapse in like so on both sides. Yes. Take my dinosaur mode arms and rotate them in, and take this little panel that was right behind my head and fold it back like so. Yes. Take the rest of the chest and finish collapsing it in like so. And take this last section of the backpack and bring it up on this double joint, bend it, and these two clips will clip in to these parts here. Yes. And that will hold everything in place for that. From there, we want to take the legs and bring them back to allow for the arm transformation. You want to take this entire section here and untab it. This tab here goes into a slot right in his body, right there. Yes. And then you want to bring his legs down, and we'll keep them there for the time being. Yes. Bring the head up of Megatron, and it will click into place. And turn it around. Turn the upper torso on a hinge joint right here, and it is on a double hinge. And so we want to bring it up and start to bring it down. Bring the torso up, and then it will click into place. Yes. From there, we want to take the hip sections on the double hinges that they're on. Stay. Bring them down and in. They are very tight joints, so do be mindful of that. Yes. Same on the other side. Bring it down and bring it in, and it will slide into a tab right in there. And this tab will tab in right underneath the hip there. Hip joint there. And that is done. From there, we want to take the small little hip section discs, bring them up on the slider joint, rotate them up, and tap and push them back in. And there's a small little notch right in here where this little circular tab joint here, post will go into. A little port, like so. Yes. Get him standing upright. And from there, what we want to do is rotate the tip of the tail 180 degrees. Untab these sections. Tab here and tab here, that goes into a slots there, and just bring them back like so. From there, we want to do the same thing on this other side. Bring them up and back like so, and untab this section here from this tab in this slot and bring it back like so. Rotate the arm and bring the arm down like so. Yes. And now finally, take the dinosaur head section, bring it down, rotate it, and there you have him. The illustrious Megatron, transformed and in his almighty and all-powerful robot mode. And I do have to say, as a robot, he demands and commands power and can be quite intimidating, and as a whole, a very fun figure. Very simplistic transformation, but complicated enough to keep the more intelligent of those who serve Megatron entertained. Let's get in close so we can take a look at the detailing in his robot mode. there is the powerful Megatron head. He does have red for his eyes, although my camera does not do him the proper justice. No. He does also have the Predacon symbol and his head crest. And coming down as a whole, he looks very well. Yes, definitely looks like Megatron. Now, with his backpack section here, right here in the back, some people are not fans of how his, these disc sections here end up being. What I have seen some do is they rotate it up and have them facing inwards. However, that does not always like to work, no. So, for me personally, I leave them like this, as per the instructions. Have it. And so, but all around, very cool, very fun, very nicely detailed. Yes. Articulation for Megatron consists of a head which is on a ball joint, which can look up a little and look down and look from side to side. Arms can rotate at the shoulders for a full 360, bend here right above the elbow, due to the fact that this is also the tail joint. He does have a elbow that goes back and forth, yes. And his wrist can come up, although for what reason is completely unknown right at this point, but it is there, yes. Legs can go forward that far, can go back all the way, can do some of the splits. However, this disc blaster thing gets in the way of that, unfortunately. You do have above the knee rotation and around 90 degrees of bend there at the knee, and of course ankle tiltage, and legs and feet can go forward and back. So there. Oh, and with this, on this one in particular, his arm can bend, his elbow can bend in either direction to allow for the movement of the dinosaur head, and the head can still move up and down, and of course can open fully for blasting. And a blast effect piece can actually be plugged into the mouth of the beast mode if that is something you so desire. Oh, and the claw also technically still retains some of the tail articulation and can open and close. So there you have that. And for some level of comparisons. For starters, here I am next to the Decepticon communications expert, Soundwave. So you can see how I compare to a Voyager size class figure. Here I am next to none other than my sworn enemy, Optimus Primal. Get a sense of scaling for that Voyager. Here I am next to my bumbling loyal list, Waspinator.
No, Waspinator get to be shown twice in the one video. Why doesn't Waspinator get a video of his own?
You idiot! Can't you see that this is enough as it is?
Uh-oh, Waspinator better leave now.
Indeed, yes.
Waspinator be gone.
And then last, and I guess certainly not least, Megatron, the Siege Megatron. So you can definitely see how much taller and how much more impressive I am. Yes. Impressive? You're not impressive. You're just a purple dinosaur. Why aren't you singing children's songs? Not now, Megatron. No. I will hash this out now. Boys, now please, I've got a video review I've got to finish. Very well. Temporary truce? Yes. Temporary truce. Thank you, boys. Maxwell, you forgot to show off one last thing. Yes. Oh, don't tell me. I forgot one bit of your articulation. Yes. You forgot to show off my waist rotation. Very well. He's got waist rotation. You happy? Yes. Now put me back down and so we can finish this review. Yes. Yes, Megatron, as you command. So there you have the entirety of the video review for me, Leader Class Beast Megatron. A very powerful, very dominating figure. Maxwell, do you have any final thoughts for them? In fact, as a matter of fact, I do. I would definitely say and recommend and suggest for you guys who have the capability to pick him up, do pick him up. He's got a lot of nice painted detailing. I mean, the rubber plastic is a little bit on the side in my personal opinion, but what you're going to do? He's very cool, very fun. As was stated earlier, it is a semi-simplistic transformation, but not so much so that you feel like it's low quality. It's enjoyable. It's a very fun, very enjoyable transformation, very fun figure, very posable, and as a whole, it makes a great addition to the classics Beast Wars line that Kingdom is really going for. So if you have the means, do pick him up. I will be putting a link to where I got him specifically. I got him thanks to the power of TF Source for a fairly reasonable price, even with shipping. Of course, this will be for within the United States, so it'll vary from country to country. But you can find your personal copy of Megatron in the description down below. And I think that will just about do it. So if you like what you saw, please be certain to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with whomever you think might like it, and don't forget to check me out on social media. Of course, they will be referenced in the description down below as well. And I think that will just about do it. So until next time, Maxwell Nation, be cool and be certain that you watch these videos. Camera fall down! Well, I think that went along splendidly. We should be certain to try to do this more often.
What about Waspinator? Waspinator wants more to be done.
Forget it, Waspinator. Yes, you'll get your time eventually.